In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at the calculator section of the Mathematics Proficiency Test in Ontario, Canada. And there's only 5 questions in this part, so the first 2 are this page. So again, this is the part you have to do without a calculator. So question number 1, what is the value of this expression? So 9.05 plus 6.5 plus 8.05 plus 5 plus 1.5. So what I'd suggest you do is to write them down vertically. You line them up so that the decimals are lined up in vertical order, because you see this has 2 decimals, this only has 1, 2 decimals, 1, 1. Okay, and actually I wrote 5 as 5.0. So when you do this, you add them. So you see the second digits, second decimals are, let's call the hundreds place. So now there's really a 0 here and a 0 here and a 0 here. So it's really just 5 plus 5 is 10. So I'd put a 0 there. And then I carry the 1. So the 1 goes above here. So I'm adding 1 and then this 5 and this 5. So 5 plus 5 is 10 plus that 1 makes 11. So we put a 1 here and we carry the 1, like the 10's 1 from the 11. And then, of course, this is where the decimals go. So we put a decimal there. And now I need to add 1, 9, 6, 8, 5, and 1. So just to, instead of me going 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 6 is 60, etc. See, that a way you could do this, you'll have paper you can write on, is 1 and 9 adds to 10. And we could add the 6 and 8, that's 14. I'm kind of breaking this down into smaller parts. And then 5 and 1, of course, adds to 6. So adding all those 6 numbers, I guess, is the same as adding 10, 6, and 14. So we put a line here. 4 and 6 is 10. We carry the 1, 1, 1, and 1 makes 30. So you could go, this is 24 plus 6 more makes 30. So then we put a 30 here. So it's 30.10, which is the same as 30.1. Having the 0 here is the same as if we just drop it. So the correct answer here would be the 30.1. Question number 2, what is the value of the following expressions? I'm going to show you 2 ways you can do this. So 3 times 10 to the 6. 10 to the 6 means there's 6 zeros after the 3, because that's actually a million. Okay, a 1 with 6 zeros is a million. So it's 3 times a million, which could be 3 million. Now notice there's no power of 5 here. There's no 10 to the exponent 5 here. Okay, so we skip to 4. So that's 10,000. It's 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so 2 times 10,000 is 20,000. And then see, that's a 1 with 3 zeros. It's 1,000. So 5 times 1,000 is 5,000. And a 10 squared, or 10 to the exponent 2, is 100. So 4 times 100 is 400. This is really 10 to the first is just the same as 10. 7 times 10 is 70. And then 10 to the exponent of 0 is 1. So this is really just 1 times 1, which of course is 1. And if we add all that up, see, there's only one non-zero digit in each column. So 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0 and 1 adds to 1. And then 4 zeros and 7 add to 7. See, this is going to be 4. This is going to be 5. This is going to be 2. And of course, there's only 0 here. And then we bring the 3 down. So it's 3,025,471, which of course is answer C. Now, another way you can do this is you just start writing the digits. So see, the first, it knows it goes in order. Okay, highest power to lowest power. So you could just write the 3, and because there's no 10 to the 5th, then we put a 0, and then a 2, and then a 5, and then a 4, and then a 7, as long as it's going down by 1 each time, the exponent. And then lastly, there'd be a 1 on the end here, which again is 3,025,471. Question number 3, what is the value of the expression 7 plus 3 in brackets plus 61 times 10 to the third, or 10 to the exponent 3? Now, 10 to the exponent 3 that's 1,000. It's 1, 0, 0, 0. If there's 3 zeros, that's what the exponent means. So this is really 61 times 1,000, and then plus 7 and 2.3. So I'm going to put 2.3 here and 7, or 7.0, and then just add them. So we bring the 3 down. So it'd be a 3 here, the decimal 2 and 7 add to 9, and of course this is 0, and then 61. So it's 61,009.3, which would be answer D here. Question number 4, what is the value of the expression 7.86 divided by 0.19? Now that might kind of seem like it's something that you really want to have a calculator for, but if you look at the answers, see there's an answer of about 1, well close to 10, like 9.4, and then 94, and then 940. Okay, so I think this is meant to be done just by estimating, because these answers aren't close. It's not like there's an answer of 9.4 and an answer of 9.35. Oh, you know, which one might it be? So, see, this is approximately about 18 divided by about 0.2. If you round those to numbers that you can work with more easily, so it's about 18 divided by 0.2. Okay. Now, when you're, I'm gonna show the actual division here. When you divide, instead of dividing by a decimal, you move the decimal over. So there's 1 decimal here. So I'm going to move it over to make that 2. So then you see the 18, I'm going to move it over, which makes that 180. Okay. So this is really about the same as 180 divided by 2, which is approximately 90. So this is the only answer remotely close to 90. Okay. So answer C should be the correct answer. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do the actual division too. So 17.86 divided by 0.19, and again, you don't leave a decimal here on what you're dividing by, the divisor. So I'm going to move it over 2 places, which means this is going to move over 2 places as well. So this is the same as dividing 19 into 1786. Now, so the first thing it answers you do is say, well, how many times does 19 go into the first 2 digits 17? And it doesn't, because 19 is a little bigger than 17. But it's only slightly bigger. So it's probably going to go in like 9 times or 8 times. So a good first guess would be, let's try 9 times. So I'm going to multiply 19 by 9. And see if it's compared to 178, like the first 3 digits here. So we put a line here. So 9 times 9 is 1. Bring down the 8 from the 81. 9 times 1 is 9. Plus 8 is 17. So we'll put a 17 here. See, 171 is a little smaller than 178. So this works good. So it went in 9 times. So that's where I put my 9. And I put the 171 underneath the 1786. And we subtract. So 1 minus 1 is 0. I don't bother putting anything there. 7 minus 7 is 0. I don't bother putting anything there. 8 minus 1 is 7. And then we bring this 6 down. So now you got to divide 19 into 76. So that's approximately 20 into 80. So it probably go in about 4 times. So a good next guess for like what the next digit's going to be up here is it's probably 4. So we go 9 times 4 is 36, so we put a 3 here, carry the 3. 4 times 1 is 4, plus the 3 is 7, so you see it goes in exactly, okay, exactly 4 times. So my 4 goes up here, the 76 goes here, we subtract, we get a remainder of 0, so it goes exactly, okay. So 94 is the correct answer. So that's how you, if you want to do the actual division and not just estimate, that's how you do the actual division. Last question, number 5. What is the value of the digit 9 in this number? This would be 3,590,672. So you see the 9 is, pointing the wrong one, is 90,000. So C is the correct answer for question number 5. So those are some of the kinds of questions, and if you want to look back at the one I did last year, there's a few non-calculator questions in the one from 2025, I guess would be as well. I'll put links in the description when I get all this done to reference those so you know where exactly to go for those. But that's the end of the non-calculator section.